Hello and good morning. My name's Christina. I'm with Infiniti of Denver. Today we're looking at a 2019 Infiniti QX50. It's an Essential with all-wheel drive. Now I'm going to go over some features about the outside of the car, the inside of the car, just some general things about Infiniti. And let me know if you do have any questions, and I'm certainly happy to answer them. So starting on the outside of the car, I do want to show you this car has remote start and it has a power lift gate. So here's our key fob. I have my finger on the lock button, so if you lock it at least twice, and then you can hold down this little circle at the top, it's going to be your remote start button. You can turn on the car. The car will run for 10 minutes at a time, and then it will go ahead and shut off. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off right now because it is a really nice day outside. I don't need to run the air conditioning or anything like that. And then looking at the back of the car, you do have that power lift gate on your fob as well. So you can open up the back of this car. Very convenient, you know, if you've got groceries in your hand, to go ahead and open up the back of the car. And of course you can close it down as well. I'm gonna go ahead and open up under the hood so we can talk about the engine on this car. It is totally different. It's a first for Infiniti, so chat a little bit about that for a minute. Alright, so in terms of performance, this car is powered by a 2-liter variable compression turbo engine. As you can see there, it has 268 horsepower and 208 foot-pounds of torque. And of course this car does have all-wheel drive. Starting on the outside of this car does have auto on and off LED headlights. You have LED signature daytime running lights and LED front fog lights as well. You can see there's the eyebrow design, signature of Infiniti, on the headlight, and then you've got your little fog light down below. Both are LEDs. You've got sonar on the front of the car, and you've also got your camera, which is part of the around view monitor system. You have rain sensing windshield wipers. You have roof rails up on the top of the car. And you've got integrated turn signals into your outside mirrors. You do have another camera underneath as part of that around view monitor. You have heated mirrors as well. You have chrome accents throughout the car. Really bring it all together. You've got 19-inch aluminum wheels. Got dual exhaust systems, LED brake lights. Let's go ahead, let's have a look in the trunk of the car. And then to actually complete the around view monitor, we've got that backup camera right there. We've got sonar on the back of the car as well, and a cargo protector here. In terms of space in the back of the car, now Infiniti has the most cargo space of any of its competitors. It is huge. It's definitely got a lot of room. I had a customer come in and tell me how she was planning on putting 2 bikes in the back of the car, which you can definitely do with the seats folded down. You have a power outlet in the back, and of course you can fold down the seats here and get even more space. You've got hooks if you want to put a cargo net in here or a privacy shield. Got a spot for that as well. And then you can of course close the trunk with the push of a button. You have on the back of the car right here, you've got splash guards, and you've got body side molding and rear bumper protector, which we looked at just a second ago. And you do have illuminated kick plates. And it's a little hard to see because we are in the sun, but if you look in my shadow, you can see that they do light up. Nice little detail there. Starting from the outside in, You do have memory seats. You've got one touch for every single one of your windows. So if you push it all the way down, so there's 2 clicks. If you push it all the way down, the window will go down, all the way up. Window will go up with one touch of a button. You have 8-way power driver seat with lumbar support. You do have leather seating, and the interior of this car is called Graphite. The exterior, this pretty black, it's called Black Obsidian. Go ahead, we'll hop in the car. So there's a lot to go over inside. You have a panoramic power sliding tinted moonroof with a one-touch auto open and close. So I'll show you that. You've got of course, your push button start. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start the car. It's moving me forward with my seat, and it moves the seat down. That's the entry and exit assist. So it will bring you to where you need to go, but it's a little bit easier to get in and out if you've got a little bit more space. Here is that panoramic moonroof. It's huge, and you've got that one touch, so we'll just do it once. You'll open up the sunshade. And then another touch, we'll go ahead and open it up. It'll open up about halfway, and then the back half does remain glass. You do have a manual mode on the car, so you can either choose just a regular drive, or you can choose the manual mode depending on what you're looking to accomplish. And then you have simulated gears using these paddle shifters on the left and the right. They're great for saving your brakes if you're, going up I-70. Definitely eases up on that. You have an auto dimming inside mirror, which also includes home link. So you can program your garage door to these buttons here, and I'm not sure, it's really hard for the camera to kind of pick them up, but they are there. In terms of safety, what you have is side impact airbags, curtain side airbags. You have knee supplemental airbags for both the driver and the passenger. You do have the latch system, as you can see kind of right there for kids in the back. You have traction control systems and a lot of other safety features, but I like the safety technology features that we have in this car. So what we have in terms of those are the Pro Assist package and the Pro Active package. The Pro Assist package is a backup collision intervention. So I'm going to pop on the camera here. So let's say that you're backing up. You don't see that there's somebody, behind you. The car will go ahead and apply the brakes for you. This is, of course, the around view monitor that I'm showing you on the screen. You've got distance control assist and intelligent cruise control right here integrated into the steering wheel. So you'll turn on your cruise control, and you've got a full range of speeds from 0 to 90 miles an hour. The car will adjust to the same speed as the car in front of you. And it will go ahead and come to a full and complete stop using the forward emergency braking if it needs to, but with the intelligent cruise control as well. Let's say you're in stop and go rush hour traffic, the car will go ahead and come to a stop for you. And then you've got your distance, so you can choose how far away you want to be from the car in front of you. You've got blind spot warning and blind spot intervention, as well as rear cross traffic alert. So if somebody's coming from either side behind you, the car will go ahead and let you know, as well as moving object detection, which works on the front as well. Now Infiniti puts their blind spot monitor on the inside of the car. It's this little light right here, and it will let you know if somebody's in your blind spot. It will light up if you have your turn signal on. It will go ahead and beep at you, and with the lane departure prevention, it will go ahead and gently pull you back into your lane. You do have a heads-up display. It looks like it may not be on right now as part of that system. Your memory seat actually controls not only your seat, it controls your outside mirrors and your steering wheel as well. If you're like me and my husband, I'm shorter than him, so I've got my own setting. He's got his own setting, and it changes your mirrors, your steering wheel. You basically just have to push the button and start driving the car. It is amazing. With that, you do have a power controlled steering wheel, so you can move it closer, move it farther away, up and down with the electronic push of a button there. Of course, you've got your steering wheel controls here. And I like that Infiniti still does physical buttons. I think it's kind of a nice safety feature. Of course, this car has heated seats, definitely a luxury. You also have a heated steering wheel. You've got your connectivity. You've got Bluetooth streaming audio and Bluetooth phone connectivity. You've got a charger up here. You have 2 USB ports. Inside, you've got another charger / USB port. It's inside is really nicely lined, just like a jewelry box would be. You, of course, have your navigation system. You can control your navigation system using this knob here, zooming in and out, clicking, things like that. Of course, you also have your drive mode selector, so you can choose an eco, standard, sport, or personal mode. Eco changes kind of the gears at a lower RPM. Sport gives you a sportier sound and feel, switches at a higher RPM. And then you've got all of your controls down here. So you've got your climate control, your main menu, where you can also control your navigation and your apps. And then, of course, you've got your audio. You've got AM, FM, Sirius, your CD. You've got iPod controls, and then your Bluetooth streaming audio as well. Yeah, I think that covers most of what we really need to go over. This car does get 26 combined miles per gallon. Great miles per gallon. Gets 24 in the city and 30 on the highway. Let's go ahead, let's have a look in the back seat. Oh, one of my favorite things actually I haven't mentioned is the Bose audio system. It has 16 speakers, 1 subwoofer, so you've got a tweeter up here, got a speaker here, a speaker down below, totaling 16 speakers and 1 subwoofer. The sound quality in this car is superb. Excuse me. Oop. Looks like I've locked myself out of the back seat. In the back seat, you do have that latch system. Again, you've got the leather throughout. Cup holders in the back seat. Here's the view sitting in the back seat of that panoramic moonroof. You do have chargers back here as well. So you've got an outlet and a USB in the back. You've got tri-zone climate. So the driver has their climate controls. The passenger has separate climate controls for temperature and airspeed. And then in the back, they have temperature controls as well as vents, which is lovely. Again, you've got some more of those Bose speaker systems. One of the really cool things that these seats do is actually, you can see that they will, I kind of need both hands for this, so bear with me here. They will slide. So as you can see, now that seat is a little bit farther back, this one's a little bit farther forward, so you can cut the difference there and move them, as well as fold them down. Now, as we walk around the car and have another final look at it, I want to tell you about Infiniti's warranty. Infiniti has a 4-year, 60,000 mile basic limited warranty coverage, or bumper to bumper warranty. It has a 6-year, 70,000 powertrain limited warranty coverage. Comes with a 7-year unlimited mileage corrosion warranty, 24-hour roadside assistance, and complimentary service loan or car. If you have any additional questions, please do let me know.